Ladies and gentlemen, continuing to watch us on the Exceptional Conservative Network, the Exceptional Conservative Show. Thank you so much for doing so. We are here today at the Maryland State Fair. It is unforgettable, of course. And just as we left out of the horse area, we happen to come past this wonderful spot right here, a certain urban oasis, and we met Patty Stine. Patty, can you tell us what this wonderful oasis is, especially for someone who's OCD?
Well, you have found the nature play space. So this space is actually built on top of the parking lot, and it looks like a garden. It's a children's play garden. And so Urban Gardens in Reisterstown actually has donated all of the plant materials that you see here, and they installed this nature play space. So we have a sand area and this wonderful teepee behind us to play in, and there's a play stage over to our left, and then there's also a beautiful pond with 2 fountains, a pond that has fish in it that you can play in.
Ooh.
And there's a building area and a water table, and lots of plants that attract wildlife. So we have butterflies and bees and birds. We have a family of doves that comes to visit us every morning and every evening.
That is wonderful.
So we have lots of nature in the middle of a parking lot.
Now, Patty, a lot of people would say, I don't take my kids to the fair because I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want to have to deal with a whole lot of, stuff, and I'm probably only going to be there for 15 minutes. Why is this so essential?
Well, Maryland families need to know how important it is for children to play every day. And this is one of those ways that we're helping families see how easy it is to incorporate play in their everyday. So it doesn't have to be elaborate, but simple things can happen. Like you see some of these balls that we have in the space, and that's a drainage tube. And it makes a wonderful ball device.
Okay, now I'm only doing this for the kids.
Okay, but you got to find out that it works for yourself.
Exactly. It's all about the kids. There we go. Okay.
Uh-oh. Oh! It went in green and came out green.
Go. There we go. Woo! This is fun.
Yes.
I could be here all day.
So
Can you
a lot
show
of
us the teepee?
Absolutely. A lot of materials that you see are recycled. So inside our very cool teepee. Hi, are you making spaghetti?
Yes.
All right.
Would you mind if we come in while you're making spaghetti? Oh, well, thank you so much.
You are so kind.
I wanted to show our new friend, this is our water source. So it's a reused laundry detergent container.
This is my home.
Oh, very
it's a
nice.
beautiful
Well, thank you
home.
for inviting us into your home.
Thank you.
And she's making spaghetti in reused pots and pans somebody had discarded from their kitchen.
Okay.
And she's making spaghetti in this kitchen inside this teepee.
So this is stuff that everybody has at home. Everyone can make useful to make their place an outside playground.
And even if you don't have a pots and pans that you're ready to get rid of, you can go to the Goodwill store and reuse somebody else's pots and pans. Or you can go to the dollar store and buy very inexpensive pots and pans, or as you can see, there's ladles and there's colanders and things that don't cost a lot of money.
Exactly.
Oh, and the funnel, right?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes, I use it for some smoothies.
Oh, she used it to
making
make some smoothies.
All
there
right.
you go.
So as we, sorry for interrupting her home. Want to come out and thank you all so much for watching on the Exceptional Conservative Network. Now, there are lots of kids who have concerns.
Yes.
And they've been given IEP at school, individual evaluation plans, and so often they don't participate in such activities. Can you tell us why this setting helps those individual children?
It helps those individual children because it gives them an opportunity in a safe space to test things out. They're not required to do anything in this space. This space is open, this space is inviting, and nature is actually very calming. We've learned through study that when you get outside into nature, you're actually able to be more at peace within yourself. And so children that do have IEPs or any kind of emotional disturbance or any kind of learning difference, they actually learn better when they spend more time out in nature, not being inside all the time.
Exactly.
We were designed to be outside in nature.
Exactly.
And so it's a very calming thing. And it actually helps us find our own center.
Exactly. Well, listen, you all are doing a wonderful job. The children are just piling in here, and they really are. And don't look at me, videographer. I'm not one of the children.
Yes, he is. He's the biggest kid here.
But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let you all know Patty Stine has put together a wonderful program and project here with the help of Urban Gardens.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and we had several other big sponsors. Service Experts
Excellent.
and Maryland Excels are our two biggest sponsors, and we had several sponsors throughout the week.
Excellent. And so, how can people, forgive me, that was my friend. How can people support you after the fair?
Well, you can go to natureplayspace.wordpress.com to find out more about what we're doing. There's some resources on that page that you can tap into, some books and some websites. You can also find out about the U.S. Play Coalition at usplaycoalition.org.
Our wonderful hostess from the home is encouraging us to come in and get, I think, the pizza.
Is our pizza ready?
Pizza's ready.
Oh, are you going to feed the fly?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you should be at the state fair. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what makes us all American. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to stay with us as we continue our constant walk through the great park known as the Maryland State Fair. This is the #1 place you need to be in Maryland this weekend. Take care, hang on with us. You're listening to Ken McClinton on the Exceptional Conservative Show on the Exceptional Conservative Network. Let me get a couple of balls.